Let's see. Hopefully this works. Yay. So far, so good. Yay. Okay. So we're back. Thank you guys for your patience. You all know I am not technologically well advised, especially with all the changes in YouTube. So, all right. So thank you guys for rejoining me. I appreciate you so much for that. And um, now we're really going to get started on this tutorial. So as I mentioned in the previous video, you guys saw that I posted on my Instagram a really pretty braided and curly style that is a protective style. Now, the reason I decided to do that particular style is because I was reading some of the comments on the video I uploaded last week, and you guys were telling me that you really wanted more natural hair tutorials, protective style tutorials, and things of that nature. So you guys really caused me to kind of come out of my comfort zone when it came to creating new styles. And so I just kind of got right on it. And I'm sorry, I'm just changing some stuff over here so I can actually see you guys and see your comments and stuff like that. So anyway, you guys really inspired me to try to come up with, new styles that are out of the ordinary. You guys did tell me also you wanted to see more of my wash and go techniques and styles that I use for my wash and go and stuff like that. So I will be sharing that as well. But yeah, I thought what better way to start off, my return to YouTube than to come back with a new protective, style look. So, first of all, I want to thank you guys for all of your patience with me while I was on, away dealing with my transverse myelitis. I still do have partial, paralyzation in my legs. I will give you guys an update kind of in a separate video, but I have come so far from where I was. So I just want to thank you guys for your words of support. I want to thank you for the spiritual messages you sent for me, the prayers you sent up for me, the emails, the sharing of your own sort of health challenge, but especially transverse myelitis, just to know, or autoimmune disease, just to know that you're not the only one who has experienced this. Your feelings are not invalid. A video. Oh, look. I don't know how to dance, but yeah, ain't that a dance? Anyway, y'all know I'm silly. That has not changed, okay? Some things remain consistent, and my ability to laugh at myself and to hopefully make other people laugh is one of the constants, all right? So, in any event, um, I'm going to jump right into this tutorial, but I will give you guys a separate update regarding my transverse myelitis and my health and wellness journey, which I'll be incorporating exercises that are meant to strengthen my muscles and all that good stuff, but we'll talk about that later. All right, so you guys saw the video or the pictures I uploaded to my Instagram and my Facebook and other social media. And if you're not following me, why not? There's information about it in the info section. Join me on those platforms. I'm going to be more active there, and I'm really looking forward to engaging with you guys more there because I really love, love our ability to connect with one another virtually. And I've met some of you guys, and you're awesome, and yeah, I love it. So in any event, I uploaded a picture of this beautiful braided and curly protective style that I just personally fell in love with. And so you guys seem to really like it as well. So I thought I would come on and do a live tutorial of that particular look. So Let's start off with I'll share with you the materials I use to create this style. It is a protective style, so you could wear it long term. I think it's a beautiful style for like a wedding or special occasion, but it's also beautiful for, any time or any occasion you wanted to wear it, including every day. The reason I like this style so much is because it's something that you could totally do at home. It isn't a super expensive style, it is not high maintenance, and it allows you to be able to play with color without like damaging your hair or having that commitment to actually dyeing, your own hair. So some of the things you will need, which you may already have at home, are you'll need some braiding hair. And you'll need the braiding hair to create that like fascinator that I created over here, the braided fascinator. I'm obsessed with fascinators. Those of you who've been with me for a while know that I used to crochet them. I have some old videos with different fascinators that I created. And so that was kind of the inspiration for the hairstyle actually. So I used this shake and go hair. This is the King Mambo braid, and this is P3/30. For those of you who are visual and like to see the information, this is the hair right here. And the reason I like this hair is because it has really nice sort of auburn, blondish flickers of color that to me go really, really nice with rich skin tones, especially in the summertime. And it can play up those gold tones that kind of come forth in our skin and, all of the hues that just become more beautiful in our skin when it is sun kissed. So I used it to create this braid, and this is the braid I used to create the fascinator. You're going to keep the rubber band on the ends, and I'll tell you why you want to do that in a moment. The other thing you're going to need is a drawstring ponytail. Oh, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to thumbs up. You guys told me to ask for people to do that previously. And so I'm like not accustomed to doing that, but I guess I should, right? So why you ain't give me no thumbs up? Give a girl a thumbs up. But yeah, please give me a thumbs up if you are enjoying this video or you like the style, all right? So the second thing you'll need is a drawstring ponytail. I use this one by Free Tress. I use this in the Black Panther inspired style you guys saw me do in the spring. And I am using, this is the Bohemian Fro color, and it is also in P4/30. All right, so I love this hair because it is very multifaceted. It has beautiful, beautiful highlights in it. You can use it for a variety of different styles, and it is just beautifully textured. Like, look at this. See, like the highlights aren't too much. They don't look, like fake highlights or anything like that. The hair is nice and fluffy, and it is beautifully textured, and it's just really easy to work with. So this is the hair I used for this style. All right, the other things you're going to use are just some bobby pins. You're going to use some of these beautiful charms I used in my hair when I did the look for the Black Panther. And so there are these filigree leaves, and you're going to use bobby pins. I'm also going to demonstrate using this Weave Aid product, which is perfect for folks who have thinning hair. Maybe you're suffering from bald spots, maybe you're dealing with alopecia, hair loss for any reason, or maybe you just have fine hair like I do and you don't want your scalp to be shining through the style. So you're going to use that, and then you're going to use something for your edges to slick your edges if you choose to slick your edges. Normally I use a Revital Edge, which I absolutely love because it thickens your hair while also slicking down your edges. But I was sent this great product. It's called First Touchdown Edge Tamer. This is the Maximum Touch product. They have another one that is a Ultimate Touch, and then they have like an orange one. I think it's in my travel bag. I like all of these, and the reason I am mentioning this and I will be using this in the video is because the young lady sent this to me some time ago. She didn't put any information about her product. She just wanted me to try it, and I really loved it. And I wanted to share it with you guys. So this is not sponsored or anything like that. I try not to do sponsored videos. I only do sponsored videos, which is where I think I've only done two on this channel in the years I've had this channel. But I'm like my authenticity is not negotiable. So unless somebody wants a flat out review, not a brutally honest review, but a kind and honest review of their product, then we don't. I just will not do a sponsored video. So she just sent me this. I love it. It keeps the hair laid and there is no flaking. Like this product says it tames frizz and there's no flaking. All of the different colors don't flake. And I really just like it. So I'm gonna use this in the video. And thank you, young lady. You didn't put any information about your name or your company in the package. So I will try to find a link to the website after doing a little research, but it is called First Touchdown Edge Tamer, and I do really like him. And that's really all you're gonna need. Okay, so let's get started for doing the hair. Now, I slicked my hair back. You guys saw the way my technique for slicking my hair back in my video or for my tutorial for the Black Panther. So it's nothing out of the ordinary. I'll put a link to that video if you want to see what I did, but that's what we're starting off with. This hair just pulled back into a ponytail and my hair is pretty flat. I added some edge tamer, but for the most part, I just use water to lay my hair down. The next thing you're going to want to do is kind of lay your edges. I started that process already because I took the picture you guys saw in, the heading for this video and the picture. So I'm really I'll do a little bit on this side so that you can see how this product works. So you can use it on your hair. And this is, again, the First Touchdown product. I like it because, like, with some edge tamers, they have like a color to it. And I don't know, sometimes it just looks weird to me. But this one is clear and it leaves the hair pretty easy to still like work with. Like, even after it's set, you could just moisten your brush and then continue to still kind of work with the product. I'm not, I more so use edge tamer to pull my hair back, the hair in place and all that kind of stuff. Look, I'm so heavy-handed. Do you all see I made that red? All right. So that's really it. It combs through the hair really nicely and it doesn't leave any stickiness or residue. So yeah, I just like to use it, mostly for just, using a product that isn't going to leave my hair sticky, but still leave my edges laid and they don't curl back up because my hair gets really, really curly. So I like this product a lot. All right. So now you can use your weave aid. Now, as you can see, like right here, when I comb my hair this way, my hair looks real fine here because that's how my hairline kind of is. But if I wanted this area to look thicker, as even right here, you can see my scalp a little bit here too. If I wanted to thicken that up, I would use this Weave 8 product. This is in the color brown. It's super easy to use. You, of course, take the cap off, and this is what it looks like on the inside. As you guys, I have had this for months, like early this year or late last year. And you see how much product I've used. That's how much a little bit goes a long way with this product. All you have to do is literally like just tap into it like that. See, that was too much even. Ooh. So don't tap that much. You really only want to tap like once or twice. And then you want to take it and then here, I'll use this area as an example. You want to just kind of tap it here and see how it's adding color to that area really easily. I got some on my hands, so I'm gonna do this entire area. See how it covered that up? I'm gonna tap in again just once. Oh, it's really hot in here too. I think this got really soft because of the heat. And you just kind of tap it in and you create, the hairline you want. I put a link to this because you guys have asked me about it. I get email messages about it. But yeah, you just tap it in where you want it. If your hair, gets wet because it's raining or something like that, it doesn't move. So it doesn't like slide down the hair or your face or anything like that. Like, those guys who get this like spray painted or whatever it is, the mantouring where they, it's like contouring, but mantouring for men, where they get their beard like etched out and sprayed on and stuff, or in the hairline as well. I feel like if it rains, does that stuff come down? I've always wondered that. Anyway, as you can see, hey there, Carol. Yeah, it's a great product. And then you can just take a brush and then just lightly kind of work it through the hair. This could also be used as an edge tamer, but I have to tell you that while it can serve as an edge tamer, I would probably use a true edge tamer product in addition to this. Because, like, if your hair really needs to be slicked down, you would want to use more and more product. And I wouldn't use a product like this and just keep adding it, adding it, adding it. I would just use this to create the hairline you want and hide, you know, those areas that you want to hide. Girl, you're live, loving this. Yes, girl, I'm so glad you could join me. I'm so glad. I was like, I actually recorded this tutorial and I'll probably edit it in the future, but I wanted to just come on and do a live tutorial with you guys because I love y'all. All right, so that's what you can do. You let it set, you let it dry, and then you're good to go. Will this product bleed onto like pillows and stuff like that? Probably, depending on how much you use. So if you opt to use it, I will tell you it will not get, hey, Iris. I will tell you that this product will not get cakey in your hair. It won't leave it dull and weird looking. It won't leave any residue or anything like that. But if you lay down, it probably will transfer. So you'll just want to make sure that you have a scarf on your head or your bonnet on or something like that, or use dark pillowcases. It hasn't been a real issue for me, but I suspect that because I always sleep with a bonnet on or a scarf on, so I would suggest that you put a scarf on. Hey girl, I just saw you upside down. So funny. But I know you were frustrated. Girl, I was real frustrated. That's why I had to start this new one. All right. So once you've done that, you've slicked your edges, you've created, and filled in your hair line, then you can begin the process of just letting this sit. You could put, like your scarf on or whatever, or you could just let it sit, like this in place, and move on to working with your braid. Hold on one second, my braid fell. I'm back. Okay. So now we're going to work with this braid. So what I did was I took one of the sections of hair out of the Kanekalon, packaging, and I left the rubber band along the end. I've had very coarse hair. Your skin is very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Yes, if you have coarse hair, you might find that you want to use more product if you really, really want your hair super slick, or you might want those waves or what have you in it. So yeah, that's why I would suggest using an edge tamer and just using this to fill in, any scalpiness you might have. It blends with an edge tamer really well. This is an edge pomade, so it is going to give you some hold, but yeah, I wouldn't use it all over personally. But yeah, so I left the rubber band on and I actually added this purple piece so you guys could actually see where the rubber band is more easily. But I just left it on and then I braided this hair and I secured the end with a little rubber band. So what you're going to do is after you've braided the hair, you're going to create the fascinator that you guys saw like right here on my head. So how I did that was I took this hair and I'm bending it over and I'm taking this part and I'm bringing it behind the braid. but still keeping it like as flat as possible. All right, and then I'm gonna just roll the hair around, wind it around that centerpiece. So you're going to have a large circle by the time you're done. One of the things that I like to do is just take like a bobby pin because this is a long, pretty long ponytail, you know, I'm just going to pin this so it kind of stays in place there as I'm winding, right? So then I know this is not going to come loose, and it'll stay pretty flat. Okay. And I'm just going to continue winding it around the head, or winding it around. All right. So this is it. All right. So this is the fascinator, and we're going to take this and we're going to position it on our heads like it's a hat, so to speak. All right. When you're twisting, I will say you want to keep this as flat, the braids as flat as possible. Otherwise, it'll be bulky and poking out on your head. And if you wanted that look, like, you could do that, but that's not what I was going for with this look. So you want to keep it flat. And then continue to just wind it around. This is pretty much where I want it. I like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a bobby pin and I'm going to begin to pin this in place. Just like if you were to wear like a little pillbox hat. Oh, am I aging myself? Do people wear those these days? Anyway, you go pin this in place where you want it. And you're going to start with that edge that was loose, like the end of the ponytail. You'll start there and then just, strategically pin it in place, keeping things nice and flat. And when you pin it, like, I like to pin it right along the edge there. And I don't like any of my bobby pins to show. So now I'm just gonna continue to pin so that I get everything exactly where I want it. This way you don't have to worry about the hair, like, falling off or anything of that nature. I'm gonna pin here. One thing I will say is don't pin it too far back, because you remember we're still going to add the drawstring ponytail. All right. The other thing you want to do once you get the edges is you want to pin toward the center so this part doesn't like pop up. Nobody likes pop-ups. Y'all know I'm silly. Has anybody ever done a pop-up on somebody? You just pop up at their house? You know what? My aunt used to do that to me. And my ex-husband, when we first got married. There are those pop-ups that are like you and your girl, I guess, doing the pop-up. And then those are family members who just come by unannounced. I don't like that. I don't like that. I think that's so disrespectful to people. All right. I just went off on a tangent. All right. So the end of the ponytail, make sure you take that and stick it like beneath the hair so you don't see the raw edge of the ponytail. All right. Do you wet the hair first or spray it after to keep it looking good? Do you gel the braid? Yes, I will not answer the door. Oh, I see. It's cute. Okay. No, I didn't do anything to this hair before I braided it. I just took it out the bag and I braided it, and this is what it looked like. The Kanekalon hair is it is somewhat coarse, but it's not it it worked really well. Like, it didn't require that I do anything extra to it. You guys know when I do crochet braids, I always treat the hair and stuff like that. But this hair does not irritate me for whatever reason, like the Havana Mambo twist hair, so I didn't have to do anything to it. And yeah, it stays nice and flat. You could use like an edge tamer or something like that if you start getting fray hairs, after a while or something like that. But this is bothering me. I don't like I don't like for my bobby pins to show. Okay. But yeah, I didn't have to put anything on it. I just braided and it was good to go. Okay. All right, so now we've got the fascinator in. As long as you're good with the positioning of it, you're done with this part. The reason I selected this, you want to position it in a way that's complementary to your face. The reason I like putting this one right here is see where I have this little swoop here. I feel like this on this side, this gives a nice finish to the bottom of the braid, um, and a nice view or what have you from this side of the head. And then this one, I like it here because then all this hair is doing is kind of going back. I just think that that's the perfect positioning for me personally. So if you have like any unique ways that you have positioned your hair to begin with, like if you could do a part in this if you wanted to. So you just want to make sure that you position it in such a way that it looks cute on you, girl, and that it kind of goes well with the other elements, you did to your hair when you started laying it down to pull it to the back. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the drawstring ponytail. Now, when I did the Black Panther inspired style, we worked with the drawstring ponytail fully opened, and we did not pull the drawstring at all. In this style, we're definitely going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I pulled it so that it's somewhat uh, tight, and I'm going to take this top comb and I'm going to put it just above the ponytail, and then there is a bottom comb, and that's going to go beneath the ponytail I have. So I don't like to pull it too tight because sometimes, because I haven't braided my hair here, all I did was just kind of fold it under. I didn't want the combs to get caught in my hair, so I've left it a little bit loose. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and put it in. That top comb is going to go above. And this is why it's important not to put the fascinator too far back so that you have enough room to actually fit the comb in between the top of your fascinator and the top of your ponytail. And then I'm just going to take the bottom piece and I'm going to put it beneath. All right. Now I know this look crazy right now. My hair got caught in my ring. Okay. So now we're just going to pull it so that it is tightened up. And then you could take this string, obviously you can loosen this to kind of keep it tight. And then you could take this and kind of wrap it around the base if you wanted to. I don't usually do this. I'll just tell you, I'm really lazy. I really just take it, bring it to the back, and then I pin it in the back. But, I know some people like to do this, so I'll just demonstrate this, that you can wrap it around and hide it. All right. Let me lift this up just a little bit so you guys can see the top of my head. Okay. All right. So now we've done that. And now the rest is just about you styling the hair. So I like to have my hair have a little more weight on one side than the other with the style. See how this is on an angle? I like the hair to kind of be on an angle also. So this is all about positioning. If you wanted to cut the hair, you could cut it as well, to get like the dimension you want or the shape you want. I feel like this is fine for me. But if you wanted something different, of course you could do that. See, I just think that's cute. I like the way it falls. I wouldn't, when working this with this hair, I would actually suggest that you just use your fingers to style it. And then if you have some, hairs that are like longer than one, another, and you just want to clip some ends, you could definitely do that. but I actually have never cut this hair. I like it just, I think it comes out great just the way it does out of the box. It has a nice amount of layers in it, so I just finger style it. Wouldn't suggest using a comb, a pick, or anything like that on the hair because it can get frizzy on you if you do that, as is the case with most curly hair. All right, so we've done this. And really, you could be done at this point. Like, you could totally be done. As you see, you cannot see any indentation or where, your ponytail begins and ends. You don't see any of that, so it looks very natural. Um, so you, so you won't be revealed. You want to take the sides, and I would suggest just pinning some of the hair down there. So if the wind blows, nobody will know your secrets. Girl, I wish I could pay you to come to Delaware to do my hair. I love how creative you are with styling. Aw, I love it the other way. What way, Carol? So cute and different. I love it. A must try. What way did you like it, Carol? Yeah. What, more like this? This is cute too. All right. So, yeah, you want to pin the sides down. So, again, when the wind blows, the jig won't be up. You won't be revealed. All right. So, you could stop here, but I'm be a little extra. I'm from Delaware too. Oh, cool. Delaware's in the house. All right. So, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little charms. I got these off of Amazon. I have a link to these below. They are so cute. I highly recommend them. You can always find some kind of style to wear these with. It's just so cute. Oh, with just a braid. Yeah, it's pretty with just the braid. You don't even have to put the curly part on. You could pull your hair up and into a ponytail and then position this or make this longer just so it covers that, your actual ponytail. It would be so cute that way as well. Yeah, for sure. All right, so now I'm going to take these charms and I'm just going to position them along the edge of the braid just to add a little bit more, dimension to the hair. So what I do is I attach the charms to bobby pins, and then I just position them on the hair. When I put these in, I like to put them in, can you see this? Like right in between that, the braid where when you do a braid, you're weaving the hair together, right in between. I don't like to go on a surface like this of the hair. I like to go in between those and then just push it in. You could also use shells. You could use, really any accessory you wanted to. You could even use like a little necklace kind of thing so that it's like you could just do so many things with this style. Yeah, I kind of like it to be on an angle. And then you could just decorate this whole thing any way you would want to. You don't have to do this, but if you just wanted to add a little more of something to the style, you could use, I just wanted to demonstrate how you could use charms to do that. I think that would be really, really beautiful for like a wedding or a special occasion. Maybe you put like little pearls, you know, throughout here, really make it look like, you know, like a hat, right? So yeah, and that's it. I wanted this to be on more of an angle. Where did I put this last time? Maybe I put it under here. I'm not liking where this last one is ending up. But whatever. I think you guys get the gist. This is the style when it's finished. And that's it. Super easy. Now, this video is 35 minutes long, but had I been doing this myself, it would not have taken this long. I'm going to go to Africa in a few weeks. This might be nice. I can't do wigs. I have been known to accidentally pull them off in public because of the heat. Oh, you are not alone, Gwen. You are not alone. But yeah, I think that this is like a great protective style. Like we talked about, you could wear this with or without the drawstring ponytail. I'm just going, for those of you who didn't see how it would look without the drawstring ponytail, this would be a really cute style for work. You know, some folks have jobs, you know, where you have natural hair, or you may not have natural hair. You could have any kind of hair, really, but you have to be really cognizant of some of the styles, you know, you wear. And so this is a, see, this is why I don't wrap the ponytail, because I'm having such difficulty taking this out. But I do want to show you guys kind of what it would look like if, you know, you didn't. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. This is gonna be a bonus, a kind of bonus look. All right, so you could take this. Let me just pull this down. All right, you could take this, wrap it around like this is a French roll, and pin it, and then just wear the fascinator like this. I used to do this all the time when I worked in corporate America and I had like a bad hair day. This was before I was, even before I was natural. A French roll is like such an easy go-to. And this is messy because I didn't really do this for this style, but it would be something like this. And without the charms, you could keep the charms in or not. And you could use hair that's all one color, or you could use, you know, or not. You could make this bigger. You could pull it further back. You could put it more so in the center. You know, you have a lot of options with this style. Take these out so you guys can get a feel for how it would look without. This would be really pretty for a wedding too. Have a little cute little comb or something here. Oh, so pretty. And bam, that's it. All right, let me read your guys' comments. I really like it that way. That's it right there. Perfect. Thanks for the bonus. I like all the looks. What kind of ornaments are these? So these are filigree charms. I got them from, I got these, and I got some, I think, cowrie shells, and I got some others from Amazon. So there's a link where you can look at these and pick some up for yourselves if you really like them. But yeah, these were like the best thing because I've used them on a variety of different styles. My daughter has braids right now. She uses them in her hair. Hold on. Yeah, I got some of these too, which you could use. because at my beauty supply store, they only had like so many different types to choose from. I had these because at some point I'm going to do some braids. So I got some of these. These are the shells, you know. So yeah, they had a really, really wide variety. Um, so I just picked mine up on Amazon. So if you like them, just check out the link below. And that is it, guys. I hope you like this tutorial. I'm so glad I got to come back on here and spend some time with you guys. And thank you for like inspiring me to find, and create, new styles that would be helpful to you guys and, meaningful, and styles you might want to try for yourself. You guys know that I'm a wash and go queen, so wash and go is like my go-to. And so, by telling me you wanted to see different styles, especially styles um, for fine hair and for thinning hair and corporate, styles that work well for work, things like that, really, really inspired me to, challenge myself in terms of what I could come up with that would help you guys as you explore your natural hair journey as well. Thank you for saying that. You know what? I feel really, really, really good. I feel good. As I was saying before, I am still dealing with partial paralysis in my legs. That has been a journey. It's been an emotional one. Now you need a makeup tutorial. I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial. I need a good camera for it. The one I have, it overheats after like 7 minutes, and those tutorials take a lot. But maybe I'll do them as a live video. That might be easier until I'm able to get a better camera. Thank you for sharing with all of us. You are amazing, and I thoroughly enjoy all your videos. Oh, thank you, Miss Jazzy. Thank you. I hope you guys will share this video with other people who you think might like these styles. I am always looking for inspiration and to challenge myself. So let me know what kind of products you guys would like me to try and review. What, hairstyles you'd like for me to try. Um, all of that. I never learned how to put on eyelashes. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll do that one. I began playing with lashes probably about a year ago or a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. My daughter introduced me to it. And now it's like nothing for me to be able to put them on. So you can do it, Gwen. You just have to find a technique that works for you. And so maybe that'll be a topic of one of my videos. Thank you for sharing that. I think that will be a topic of a upcoming video then. Maybe I'll even do it live. I don't know. So you can see for sure how easy or complicated it is. That's one of the things I like about these live videos because, a lot of times we edit videos down for, for size and stuff like that, but you don't get to see like all of the nuances of putting a style together or doing a makeup look or for, applying lashes, for instance. And some of that information I think is like really helpful. The other thing is that you could be doing that style like along with the person who's doing the live video. So I really love being able to connect with you guys in this way because we can kind of be doing stuff together and you can see that this really is an attainable look. Like if I could do this, y'all, anybody could do it, I promise you. All right, so yes, I will be doing a video about my health and wellness journey, but I'm doing much better than I was. I'm still using a cane. My physical therapist is encouraging me to try to go places without it. Like I don't use it in the house at all, but I do use it when I'm out. And so he wants me to try not to use it, which is frightening because I do still have, the paralysis. So I get nervous about my level of energy because it still takes a lot of energy for me to do certain things. The upside to that is that I'm losing weight. Like everybody tells me I look smaller, so that's great. But the other part of that is that it takes me a lot of energy to walk and do things. And so I get nervous that I'm going to need the cane, um, because my resistance, not my resistance, but my, what is it, endurance isn't quite there when it comes to walking. And then what do? I could get stuck somewhere, and so that's a little nerve wracking. But aside from that, I really do feel great. Um, I've had interesting experiences, which I'll share in a different video. Everybody ain't interested in all that. Anyway. Oh, I'm so happy to know you're doing much better. Continue to stay on course and be careful. Keeping you in my prayers. Thank you, Miss Jazzy. I want to thank you guys for watching and joining me today. You could have been doing anything else, so I'm really glad that you decided to spend a little time with me today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. My next video is probably going to be a skincare or a some sort of makeup or something like that video, or a DIY video. I'm not sure. If you have a preference, please do leave it in the comment section below. I thank you so much for your prayers, Carol. I thank everybody for their prayers. You guys have no idea how much that means to me, and how much it has sustained me during a very, very difficult time, a life-changing time. But I am motivated not to be defined by that, and not to allow it to um, diminish my ability to truly live my life. I don't want to exist, but I want to live. So I'm going to, kind of take a deep breath, and move forward really positively, and find the courage somewhere to do all the things that I enjoy doing, like traveling, and just going out and exploring different events. I haven't been to a farmer's market yet this year, and so I want to do that before the season's over. And just enjoying not only the city, but doing again more traveling. So I went to New Orleans, and that was wonderful. I didn't get to really get out to see it the way I would want to, because I was still early in my recovery. But just traveling there, taking the airplane, using some of the accommodations that are necessary given my condition, you know um, doing that, but not allowing it to limit me, was quite empowering. So I'm going to continue to do those kinds of things. So thank you guys. Oh, Carol, you said skincare, huh? All right, maybe I'll do a skincare then. That'll be my next one. Maybe I'll do should I do one about, get unready with me, where it's like the end of the day and you show your nighttime routine, or, some days you do your morning routine. I'll figure that out. I'll do something like that. And maybe even do a separate video where I share with you guys some of my favorite, the products I use, whether it's daytime or nighttime. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm not going to take up much more of your time. Love you, love you, love you. Again, I hope that you have a great Sunday. Be blessed, bless somebody, and I will see you guys next time. All right, take care. Oh, yes, farmer's market. Healthy food equates to healthy body. That's right. Love you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day also. I will, Miss Jazzy. Thank you, my dear. All right, guys.